This is Julie Pearson Little Thunder with the Oklahoma Oral History Research Program at Oklahoma State University. Today is Saturday, September 21st, 2019, and I'm here with Maggie Studie and Bobby Gale Scott Smith. Maggie, you are a full-blood bilingual Cherokee, someone who helped stop the nuclear plant Black Fox from being built, the mother of 4 sons, including the well-known movie actor Wes Studi, a language teacher. Bobby, you're helping with this interview because you too are full-blood bilingual Cherokee, a former First Lady of Cherokee Nation, a former Miss Cherokee, and a longtime teacher in numerous places, including Yale University. You're the perfect collaborator because you and Maggie are such good friends. Thank you for both talking with me today. Maggie, where were you born and where did you grow up?
Oh, she didn't hear you.
Okay, where were you born and where did you grow up?
I was born at home.
Mm-hmm. In the community, in Nofa?
I guess you call it, I use addresses.
Clapton.
Community.
Or in a place. No Fire Hollow, okay. And you grew up there?
We grew up, who?
You grew up?
Well, we all grew up there, yes.
Who was in the house when you were growing up? Who was in the house?
All of us. Mm-hmm. My family, my mom, dad, and brother and sister.
Okay. Mm-hmm. One brother and how many sisters?
2 brothers, really.
2 brothers.
All the time, and 4 sisters.
And 4 sisters.
And mom and dad.
Mom and dad. Are you in the middle? Are you the oldest?
Mm-mm.
Youngest?
No. I had a brother oldest, and then a sister, and then me and my other brother, and my sister, and my sister.
Okay. Kind of in the middle. Kind of in the middle. What was it like growing up in No Fire Hollow? What did you do for fun?
Fun?
Mm-hmm. How did you play there?
Well, nothing much. Mm-hmm. We didn't have no place to play. Just stayed at work most of the time.
Uh-huh.
Summertime, we worked, garden and all that stuff. But,
not much play time, not much playing time.
Not much to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Except work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What kind of work did you do to help out? What kind of work did you do around the house?
Oh, in the house?
Mm-hmm.
Well, anything. Mm-hmm. Dishes, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up and have mom do the laundry.
Mm-hmm.
Just anything like that.
Okay.
Whatever she needs.
Mm-hmm.
We have to help.
Mm-hmm. What was the nearest ceremonial stomp dance grounds? What was the nearest stomp dance grounds?
Well, there was one, they say, close to where we live, but we never go.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So it wasn't, close number,
it was, she's trying to say, it was more drinking party.
Okay. Okay.
But mom and dad went a couple of times, but they didn't let us go. We just didn't go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how about churches? Was there any churches around?
Churches. Growing up, not that I know of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it might be way out there, a few miles away, but we didn't go nowhere so much to know what's going on.
Right. Did other family come visit? Did they come visit you?
Yes, the neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
sometime, maybe once a month or just something. We don't see our one months sometime. So yeah, white kids, white family, whatever.
Close by. What kinds of foods did you eat growing up?
Well, just regular food, I guess. We cook beans, cornbread, whatever we have. I should say that we cook. Summertime, like garden time, we have more food. We could cook anything. We make big garden, and we cook. We pick. So, in winter time, we have to just cook what we got. Rabbit.
Rabbit. Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
That was it.
Right. Did you get hickory nuts or persimmons or blackberries?
Yes. Berries is what we used to get. Huckleberry, blackberry, and plums and all that. Apples. We had apple tree. We had apple. We had a peach tree. We had peach. So we gather all those before the bird does.
Who was responsible for the garden? Who had to take care of the garden?
Garden.
When you grew garden and back, big garden and back, who took care of it? Everyone, or
yes,
just
we all do.
All do. Okay.
Mom and Dad, we all do. We all.
Take turns.
So.
How about your grandparents?
I didn't see grandparents.
Were they already gone? Were they passed on?
Gone,
okay.
Yes. And my mom's side and dad's side both were gone. But I was born.
Besides cooking, did your mother make anything? Did she sew, or was there any sewing?
Sewing, she had to make our clothes.
Okay.
That's what she did. So, whatever materials she could get hold of to make a dress or whatever. The boys' shirts, So.
Did you help with the sewing?
Yes, we do. Or help them to cut the pattern or whatever. And she used the machine. She didn't want us to use machines. She said, "You might break it." We wouldn't know what to do. We don't have a machine.
Cherokee's your first language. How old were you when you went to school?
When I first went to school, I think I was 13.
And what was it like?
It wasn't too good. We don't know what's going on. We just sat there, just like if me and Bobby talk Cherokee sitting right here, you be sitting right there, you don't know what's going on. It was like that. Or worse. So we didn't know what they're talking about.
He know his nationality now. Now see it to be told. Now he know his not.
Oh, and I didn't understand the English, what they tell me, what save is. I guess they were trying to tell me they say something. And Maggie, they say that. You would know what to do. Just sit there and go like that. You go to that corner.
You were punished.
Punished, I guess you call it. And 1 feet up, 1 feet down, still in the corner. But not really the one that us, some white people, white guys, they do that to you.
They.
I know one guy, he stood in the corner most of the time.
Oh, yeah. But that was for doing something wrong. But they punished you because you weren't speaking.
I didn't know.
You didn't know English.
I couldn't answer what she was saying. And I didn't know.
Right.
What can you do?
Right. So how did you learn? How did you learn English?
English? I really don't know how I learned, but I don't think I learned it at school. I learned it at home. The neighbors, there were a lot of, there were mostly Indian, white kids were there. They come around and then they talk, they do something, they say something, they do what they say, and I think that's what they said. Let's run. When they run, I just run with them. And then when they say stop, they say something, I guess they said stop. Then they stop rocking, I just rock behind them. That's just what I was doing. If they want something, I really want to listen. They ask somebody, a teacher or whoever, we eat. They say something, and then I watch them what they're going to get. And they got bread or something. Then that's how you say bread in English. And I try to not forget. So that's just the way I learned.
You taught yourself by playing with those kids, mainly.
And I didn't go to school enough. Sometimes I have to stay or at home with mom. Anything. And the rest, they want to go. Sometimes mom said they'll go.
You mean your brothers and sisters?
Brother and sister go. Whenever we have, wintertime, we don't go much. We don't have our shoes, no coat, or warm clothes to wear the cold. We don't go.
And did it snow? It's cold there and snow? Right. Right.
One time we went, boy, it was cold. We didn't have no shoes on. Our toes were just a red.
Oh.
We had to walk a long ways, Bobby. You know how far we walked.
Yeah, that could be dangerous too. You don't want to get frostbite. You could hurt yourself then. Everybody in one room, just one big room for the school?
One big room and another big room.
Okay.
That's all we had.
I see.
That's where we cook and eat, the other room.
Okay.
And then the one big room is where we stay. Sleep on the floor. I never sleep in the bed. Growing up, reading.
Når det er små jo alltid. Savus kanasule tundesquasti. Savus kanasule tundesquasti.
Yes, one big room. Then later, they said, for I wasn't there for maybe 3-4 weeks, I don't go. And they said they divide that room. Little people that live in this side, older people on the other side. They just put some kind of board.
Oh.
Divided. And a door. So.
Wood stove.
So that was primary, they call it. The first grader, I guess primary to 12th grade. They go to school, no. Ninth grader, wasn't it? And they go to the other school where they get high school. I think it was 9th grade. You can't go there. You go to the other school. So.
That's a hard start at school. Was there anything you liked about school?
Well, I kind of liked it, and I see some kids, other kids, but you don't know what they're talking about. They're white kids, and there wasn't many Indian go school there where we went. Maybe 2, 3 more Indian kids. That's all. So, and we taught Cherokee, and they didn't want that, the teachers. So, that's all we could talk. It's awful.
Yeah. When did you stop going to school?
Probably about I didn't go too long. I just went to 1 year, 1, 2, 3 to teach. 1 year, I remember. Teach 1, 2, 3 till about 20. And ABC about 1 year. It takes 1 year.
Okay.
Maybe it's about. I probably went to school about 4 or 5 years. That's all.
So learning the numbers, learning the alphabet.
Learning those. If I can't say it, you said over there then. People don't know what they're talking about or what they teach or teaching. They said over here.
My goodness.
I guess she was too tired to teach them. And that's those mice, Bobby.
It's kicking.
You know them.
Doesn't make you want to stick around much. When you did stop going to school, what happened? Were you?
We just stayed home.
Stayed home. Okay.
That really worked now. We were older. They were older.
You and all your brothers and sisters.
My mom didn't have to do so much.
Okay.
Mom used to go help Dad cut wood or something, timber or whatever they call it, way up the hill somewhere. Mom would go without her shoes on. She didn't have no shoes. She just go. The evening, Mom would tell us, cook this about this time. If we got beans to cook or something else to go get potatoes or something, go dig potatoes and cook potatoes, go pick beans and cook those beans. And she said, how much? Enough. Enough. Okay, we said, okay. Sometimes we got that much. Well, all of us. So then they come back, but dinner time, late.
Did your dad ever sell wood, or was it just for the family?
I think they were cutting some kind of wood so Dad could sell them for something. I don't know, post maybe.
Yes. Right.
And that's what Mom used to help to cut.
So, what happened after? I know at some point your mom passed away. She was sick for a while, and then Mom.
I don't remember, Bobby. Probably 69. Because I remember Wes got. Well, I guess I don't have to talk about Wes here, but when he got home from Vietnam, Mom was still here.
Okay.
And Wes said, we're going to go, let's go see Grandma. We went there in 69. And she was there. And April, we was there then. So, it seemed to me like she passed on that year.
Okay.
So.
So you were already married. You were up here in Collinsville.
We already here. This house.
In Collinsville. How did you meet Andy, your husband Andy Sr.?
First time I saw him at Talala, the tan.
The tan.
On the corner.
What?
One of his friend was my sister-in-law's brother. And we were talking there. I think my sister-in-law wasn't my sister-in-law yet. I think we were standing there. We were kind of talking, and her sister came, or somebody else came. They said they went on, and the brother was still standing there talking to me. And here comes the other guy. That was Andy, and then he stopped there and talked to that guy, not me. So, and later on, we did talk a little bit. Well, the other guy, my sister-in-law's brother, said she don't told who I was. She said, and that's all I know. I don't know what happened after. I never met. Seemed to me like I never went nowhere else, but I guess I did.
You mean with Andy? You don't remember? What did you think when you saw him, when you first talked to him?
Talk to him?
Yeah, what did you think?
Well, I don't know. But we went to a show. They used to call it the show afternoon.
Okay.
We went that one time.
Uh-huh.
So it might be that day. I don't know. I really don't know what happened after that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What was Tahlequah like back then?
It was just small, I guess, but it was big. It was, to me, it was big. Oh boy, we going to Tahlequah. It was like that. So we don't get to go maybe once or every other year or something. We get to go. It was too far.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got no car.
Mm-hmm.
We have to just catch a ride
Mm-hmm.
when we want to go. You pay quarter.
Oh.
Standing in a old pickup with sides on. Just like animals are going to, people just
Was it somebody
take them to town.
Somebody would have a truck and you would each pay a quarter?
Money. I think it's 50 cents a round trip.
Oh. Going from No Fire Hollow or going from that area?
No, we come to the Caney, they used to call it. It's quite a ways we walk.
Oh, you'd walk over to Caney.
A long ways to that, where the,
Not Saldana. Caney's store.
Okay. It would be at Caney's. You catch the truck.
That's where the truck will be there, but 9:30 in the morning or 9 o'clock or something like that. Oh boy, we run around. Don't be late.
Plus, you got to have your 25 cents or 50 cents. How did you kids make money? How did you make money?
We sell eggs, chicken.
Mm-hmm.
We put it on the arms of that store sometimes. We sell chicken. I don't know, maybe. I don't know how much we get that chicken. So we sell that chicken and eggs. And
did you ever sell berries over there? Did you ever pick and sell at the store, or just for you?
Oh, then we pick black walnut and pick it out. They really want that. Then Mom sell cream off the milk. They take that cream off, and she used to sell that too. To that store. So, and we have maybe I got 15 cents. That's big money to go to What something you buy 5 cents.
Right.
Most of the time, we got a quarter each.
So how long did you and Andy, did you stay in Tahlequah for a while, or did you pretty quick move up to Collinsville when you and Andy got together?
No, not too long. We come this way.
Okay. Why did you come this way?
52. We come around this way.
In 52.
1952.
Mm-hmm.
We were in Collinsville.
Mm-hmm. Why did you come up here?
Looking for work.
Uh-huh.
There was no work down there to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought there might be, but Andy said, no, we're going to have to go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll be better. More work somewhere, maybe, if we can. Okay. So,
What kind of work was Andy looking for?
a farm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All his work was just farm.
Mm-hmm. And after you got up here, how did you find this house?
After we moved around a lot, after we got here, we used to live Avant. We live Avant, Skytook area, in the Collinsville town,
Mm-hmm.
and here from Collinsville. No, we moved. There was another house way over there by the mall, the rent house. We went over there before we moved this one.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 years we lived over there. And the kids didn't like it in town.
How come?
Mm-hmm.
How come they?
Too many people, not much space to play around.
Mm-hmm.
The boys didn't like it. They just didn't like it. Then we finally moved this way in 1965, December the 9th.
You were excited to move in.
It was kind of cold. And it wasn't this room. It was just that one.
I see.
And we had a little bitty about this like stove, warm. That's all we had. Ooh, it was kind of cold. They leave it on. They turn it on. Gas.
Little gas
That's what
stove.
it was.
Uh-huh.
And so that's 65.
So when Andy's doing farm work, are you staying home with the kids?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Stay home.
You're not working yet.
Till they went to school, I try to work half part time or something, half a day.
Okay.
Some people that I know, they want to clean house. Would you help me, Maggie? They said. I said, yeah, I'll try. Oh, yeah, I'll do that, but just half a day. Like, I got kids. I got to be home when they get home from school. I don't want them to go home without mom at home. So they did. I did.
That's a lot. It's a lot. It's work to take care of kids too. But you had 2 jobs.
With the kids, go buy your laundry or something. Go back to town laundry again.
Mm.
Oh, I did a lot. Oh.
How did the kids like the Collinsville schools? How did your boys like the schools they were in?
It was all right. When they first got started school, it was all right. We liked it. The kids liked it. The boys, they play football, practice football, growing up, till when Andrew was going to graduate, 73, 74, 73 maybe. That's when we had a little problem with their hair. They was growing their hair. They didn't want to cut their hair.
Mm-hmm.
The kids were learning how it is to be Indian. They know that, and they don't have to cut their hair. But it's it's a lot of stuff they make them do it. They hear the past like all the other stuff, and they said no, they got to cut their hair before they want to go to school here. Andrew was so mad. She didn't know he was graduating. Not graduating 3 days before school out. We had a problem. Andrew had to go in and graduate it, but he hated so much. He didn't look like Andrew, standing there with that cap on, a little bit like this, standing like that in a line. He graduated.
Because they wouldn't let him graduate unless he cut his hair.
Cut his hair a little
with
bit.
Long hair.
That's why they did it. Bob, Cal were still in 9th grade or 10th grade or something. So, no, we're not cutting our hair. Kick them out. They kick them out both.
Both boys.
So, one day I was coming in from the store town. I had Andy's car. I ran into, Carter with Bradley was working on the highway. Not Bradley, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "What are you doing working?" And I said, "You should be in school." I told him, "They kicked me out, Mom." "Where's Bob?" "I don't know." "They kicked him out too?" "I think so." So I picked him up. We went back, tried to find Bob. There was no Bob nowhere. I guess he was with his friend, ride with his friend in the car somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
We just came home. Mm-hmm. So we told Dad, "Oh, it's all right. You're not cutting your hair." That's what they said. "Oh, good Dad, good Dad." They were hoping that they didn't have to go back, the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Bob was so happy.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to go to school somewhere.
Right.
To graduate, you want to go ahead and cut your hair and go back there and graduate to college? No. They got more schools somewhere else I could go. Okay. We're going to go try Booker T. Washington in Tulsa. Next day, they went to school down there to see if they could get in, what to do, how it is. They went by themselves. We didn't go with them. I had to go to work. Andy had to go to work. So.
Wow.
They went by themselves. And then we got home. They were home. Yeah, he was just saying, "Bob, we got in. We got in."
Good for them.
School, yeah. What they say? "Well, we got to go back to school." Our school used to be, he said, sign some kind of paper, and so take it back down there, and we just got to be clean, go to school, and don't be late for school. If you want to go to school, and if you don't want to go to school, don't come. That's what they told us. We said, "Okay, well, you need to go to school and graduate at least." Okay. They went back, next day they went back, Booker T, and they signed up, and they got it. Oh, Bob was so glad. And they told, when they went back over here, they wanted them to come back. Oh, I got so mad. I almost went down there and shoved to somebody. Really? So I was really mad. They kick them out just like that. Just for little hair. Their hair wasn't long. It was just about like this, but maybe about like Bobby's, maybe a little shorter. Mm-hmm. But you got to trim them. The school code, they call it something. And Andy got mad at it too. We didn't care nothing about Collinsville school after that.
Right.
We didn't go. We didn't do nothing.
Right. Mm-hmm. Wow.
I graduated.
Both graduated from Booker T.
Booker T, yeah.
Did they take music at Booker T? Did they take music classes, the boys? Did they take any music while they were in high school? But no. They were musicians. How did they learn how to play music?
Oh, they just do it themselves, starting out, and after school, and to take them to Tulsa class a little bit.
Oh.
Bob went to drum lesson class, and Andy and Cal went to guitar class. So once a week, he used to go once a week. Can't miss that, once a week.
Did you and Andy help pay for it?
Yes. And well, meant to be Andy, I guess, paid for it. I didn't. Probably didn't have enough to pay for it. So, and then they got little music. They bought music. And well, they were working that summer too, the boys. Anything. Hay hauling thing,
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
And they saved their money, something like music they wanted. Then Andy helped them to buy. So it just
To buy their instruments.
Then go up, and
a lot of parents didn't like rock and roll back then, but you liked it.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
I remember you went to some of their when they would play.
Everywhere they play, I had to go.
Yes.
Well, sometimes we go Friday night, and Andy has to get up and go to work next day, Saturday. He worked 6 days a week for all his life. Andy did.
Wow.
So then he said we would sometimes we go almost Kansas to play the music. And Andy said, "Boy, I gotta do something to sleep, Mom. Can you take over the red?" I have to drive that red. I was kind of scared sometimes.
Right. Right.
But I did.
Yes.
Try to help.
Yes.
Come back home, and the kids is home already and in bed. And we got Andy go to bed, hurry, and get up early in the morning. Like, don't be late. Let's go to work.
When you were growing up, did you have music in your home, or did Andy?
No.
I wonder if Andy's family liked music.
When Andy went to school at Sulaco, that's where he liked music.
Andy
went to school at Sulaco.
Okay. Andy Senior. Right.
Okay.
So,
and I guess that's why they like it.
And Wes too. He went at Sulaco. And they got it from Andy's side, maybe the playing the instruments, maybe.
Andy, guitar. He was learning, but I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Well, you were devoted parents to take them. You were dedicated to take them so many places to go listen to them.
Have them boys do something so they won't be running around for nothing, get in trouble. I think that's what he thinks.
Yes.
He tried his best to do something with them. He goes with them.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I'm so glad. I appreciate your telling that story about Collinsville and them having trouble with their hair, because these were times of big changes in Indian country when people were starting to say, "No, we're gonna be Indian. We're gonna follow our ways. We're gonna do what is our culture tells us." How did you meet Frank Thomas? How did you meet Frank Thomas?
Oh, we met through Wes. Wes met him in Tulsa. Wes used to live around Tulsa, and then he met him there. And maybe about a year before we met him. Wes met him first, and with Jay Whitecoat. He had that alcoholic and drug, something like that.
Tulsa Indian Council on alcohol and drugs.
Wes was around there and have Jay work that. And that's where he came, that medicine man, Frank Thomas.
And what kinds of things did Frank, what did you like about Frank? What kinds of things did he get you thinking about, Frank Thomas? What did you like about Frank Thomas?
the us the game no he loved Tane na Frank
Sila mo tanay.
the
Oh.
us the use
Oh,
Nana
the way he talked and he teaches us, he planned people to come to his house to have a meeting to talk. And he said, our Indian, they're lost, he said. And that's why he started that meeting. Tell them how it is to be Indian, how it was, and all that stuff. Then Wes told us to come down. And most of the time, Andy get home late, tired. We never go weeknights. But later on, we decided we start going. We did start going. Every week we used to go there Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. And he taught us a lot. So Indian way, how to be Indian, and what Indian used to do, and you know how to be Indian, real Indian. Mm-hmm. So he taught us all that, and the medicine. Mm-hmm. He taught that too. Mm-hmm. There is a medicine too, not the doctor for the Indian, right? But he says now they won't let us use our medicine. They want us to use their medicine, and we got to do that. But I still use mine. Mm-hmm. Well, I do too. I told him if I find it, if I have them, if I got some. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So stuff like that. He used to talk, teach us all. Sometimes I couldn't believe him. Sometimes I gotta study that, make sure that he is right or not. I just think about it. He is right. And then something else he says, some people get mad at him. They get up and go home. So, and he was true. He was telling them the truth. Mm-hmm. Now, every word he said, it was truth. Whatever he told us, it was true. I know. Mm-hmm. Some already happened, and some already know what he was telling us too. Mm-hmm. You know, Mom and Dad used to tell us something about the Indian, how to be or something at home. But when we met him, it changed. We changed. So yeah, he was a big influence. He was, a lot of people. Then they started calling him all over the other state, Washington or Oregon or wherever, to make the medicine, to tell them how to be Indian and all that, and sweat lodges and all that. Right. And he had that boy John, little boy like that, with him when he came. So he's everywhere Dad goes, he goes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, and that's how I met him. That's why I liked him. Yes. He teaches me a lot. Right. He teaches me a lot. So, how did you find out they were going to build Black Fox, this nuclear power plant? They wanted to build it in Oklahoma. How did you find out? Let's see. Well, I guess it was just from like I said, that alcoholic and drug center where Jay used to work. Yes. There were a lot of people comes down there to try to get help. And it started there somewhere, we heard. Mm-hmm. Tulsa. Then it just went on. People talk about it. 3 Mile Isle, they were talking about that when it happened, because it happened close to that. And then they just talk about, we got to do something. What do we do? All the white people just join. Mm-hmm. and they go down to Jay's office, talk to Jay or Frank or something. And Frank said, sure, I'll join you. So, and went on and it went on. Then that came Inola. They said they're going to be one in Inola. Big nuclear plant? Is that what it is? Okay. And, oh no, then they say that. I don't want to live by a nuclear plant in a backyard or something like that. Oh, so it's not there somewhere.
Right.
They said they're going to protest that and go to meet somewhere early in the morning. Inola. Frank was there. They have to pray. We have to pray before we go there to build a fire and pray. So, night before we sweat here for that. We'll make sure we be strong to go down there. So we did. Andy couldn't go, but he has to go to work. I went. Wes came. I told him I'd go with him. We went down there. Early in the morning, it still was dark. We were at Inola, side of the road somewhere. They had a little fire. A lot of people were there. From somebody counted them. He said, we're 500. So, okay, we're doing good. Up California, New York, all the other state people were there. So, okay, let's go. Jay White Crow, Medicine Man, Wes. I know that them three really are supposed to be in the front line. So I was way in the back myself. But when we got to that fence, property fence, they said you can't go over there. That's the Black Fox property fence. Okay, let's go. Everybody said, let's go. Come on. This fence like this over here. You have to climb. Okay, Maggie, you go first. Me go first? Okay, I'll climb the cottage up, jump in the grass about this tall, sticks everywhere, no road nowhere. You got to go up the hill and go down and go up the hill. We went all that down. Then when we got down there where the big place is, there was another line. If you go over that line, you'll be arrested. And there was that big 2 or 3 football field, biggest they had already dug out hole. And all those big tractors they worked with, they were in there. So we were there. But if you go that line, you're going to get arrested. Semi truck was there. They put them in there for arrest. Okay. Oh, we just stand there. No, what we do? Medicine man, they talk. And then the other, John Danner, I don't remember. You remember?
Yes, I remember him.
And his wife, Linda. All them, they talked to her, let's do it. That's what we're here for. Go all the way. Okay. We went under that line. And Daniel was little. We carried Daniel around. He got arrested too. We all just like an old cow, put a shirt in the semi truck. Not too long though. They let us out. We come home.
Oh, they didn't take you to jail.
No, well, I think that another guy was with us. He I don't know if he paid something, let us out, but he didn't pay nothing. Right? And then they let us out. We come home. So, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And 2-3 days after, I think it was, and they have security guard down there, a lot of security guard. I don't see how 2 guys got in there where the hole is, truck, big truck. They were sitting on the top. I don't know how they got in that night, next night. And they had a chain, or I guess you call it. They wrap around their leg and wrap around that truck, and they were just sitting on it. I don't know how they did it. That means they didn't want to move. So that's what they said. And I said, how they did it? I don't know. And those, I guess the security guy was sleeping or something. They got in. Gosh. So that was it. I didn't go back. Nobody went back there except them guys, I guess. Oh. It takes a while, for years and years, to. Then they said that they're going to build it.
They're going to call it.
And the lady was talker. She talks around, a lady with us. Carrie?
Dickerson, yes.
Carrie, I think.
Carrie, yes.
Her name.
Yes.
So she was with, no, I don't think she was with us the protest, but she talks people a lot. Help us, you know.
Were you scared when you went over that fence?
Do what?
Were you scared when you went over that fence?
I wasn't scared.
And you were the first one? You were the first one over?
For that fence, I was the one first.
Yes. Woman first.
I jumped over there and all that sticks, something, little cobwebs all over you and all that, everything. You hungry, you got nothing to eat. Some has a box of oatmeal or something, just dig a wood. Drink a little water. So that was it. And after, we never did go back.
But you did go to Washington, D.C. one time.
We went to Washington, D.C. with that old bus, Black Fox bus. A lot of them couldn't go. Andy still couldn't go. He said, Mom, you go. And I asked them boys, you know, you gotta go to school. Okay, I'll go. Jay White Carl couldn't go. He has to stay at the office. It was just that I know me and John Dana and then one
Nancy.
So Nancy and the other Nancy, there was another Nancy too, but younger. But she went too. And Linda, the John Dana's wife, we were about 20, 25 in that bus. We left Tulsa. And when we got down there, we just kind of lay down on the street. We were so tired.
Yeah, that's a long trip on a bus.
A blanket and a pillow, I think, if we got to sleep in. To sleep. And 3-4 chains, clothes. That's about it. So, and little money, we had some. We just shared to eat.
Right.
Somebody got a little bit bigger stuff, more stuff, she just shared with her. Boy, that black guy was one of hamburgers. When are we going to have hamburgers? Finally, we had one time.
One time you had hamburger.
And then they had all kind of, where the line was, where we were walking And when we got down to Washington, there were more people there, thighs and street full.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and I had my flag with me and John Danner,
Mm-hmm.
and other guys, and Nancy, I think, Linda, we were kind of in the front. So,
Wow.
and Nancy went across that line. That's why I got arrested.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
In D.C.
Mm-hmm.
She got arrested.
So,
yeah.
She came back. She stayed in a week.
Wow.
So that's why I was thinking about Nancy the other day.
Yes.
I was thinking about that. And here it was. Last night she called.
Yes.
My daughter.
This is Nancy Perrault we're talking about. Yeah.
That's where it did.
And how did you feel when they said we're not doing Black Fox? We're stopping. How did you feel when you heard no Black Fox?
Oh, we did something good, I thought. We don't want that poison. We always said poison.
Yeah.
A lot of people got arrested around Tulsa though too. Just saying something, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a band right here, Black Fox. Little
armband.
Little regular band like it says Black Fox on it.
Mm-hmm.
We had those.
Mm-hmm.
If I think somebody got arrested, had those on Tulsa, just not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're supposed to wear those for not the protest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Foster did. Stephanie Foster got arrested. She was 13.
Uh-huh.
Nancy's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Maggie, I understand you were working one day and you told the woman you work for that you were going to the Black Fox protest. And what happened?
She said yes, I could get off next week. That was week before when I asked her, I think. She said, yeah, you could get off. She said, I think she said something a little bit like exciting to do or something like that. Yeah, I'm going to protest for the Black Fox. And he heard it. Where are you going, Maggie? He said, I'm going to protest the Black Fox. They're going to build a nuclear plant, they said. We don't need the poison there in the backyard. I said, I wouldn't do that. I didn't say nothing when he say that. Wonder why he says that. So, that's all he said. I wouldn't do that. Find out later. I know why. Why he said it. He had property down there. And to want to save people to build their home to work down there. That's what he was wanting.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't do it. He didn't sell that land.
Right. This was the husband. No wonder. He was going to make money.
Yes, that's all he wants.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard it. That's all he wants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So how long have you been voting in Cherokee elections? How long have you voted?
I think when Wilma started, I wasn't involved. We wasn't involved before.
Mm-hmm.
So
can you talk about why you wanted to vote when Wilma started
they
to
were
run?
talking people. Maybe something will happen. It'll get better, Cherokee,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or something at work or whatever. Or just, we're Cherokee, we should be involved. That's just what we said. I think me and Andy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. But we didn't go, nothing. All we did is vote.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't go meeting or something like that going on, Cherokee Nation.
Mm-hmm. But she was the first woman to run for chief.
Mm-hmm.
Wilma was the first woman.
Mm-hmm. She was. And I thought, ooh, I didn't. I didn't think a woman should be. I mean, is that smart? I always think of these men are smarter than women. No, they're not. Somebody told me, no, they're not. Women are smart too. Now, and I know now.
But you met Wilma.
Wilma, yes,
Man killer.
but I didn't really know her. But they were from close to where my sister lived. What? When I come to this country, I just did not know about home folks.
Right. It's hard to go back and forth from
Yeah.
Collinsville to Tahlequah.
I hear their names. I used to hear Wilma Mankiller name all the time, something, but I just didn't know what she was going to do.
Right. But you voted for her in your first time you voted.
I voted for her. Let's vote for her. Women.
So how did you and Bobby meet?
I think it was when the Chad started
campaigning.
We're going around the Cherokee Chief, yes, when he's
And
but I don't know where it was though. It was that Tahlequah somewhere.
And you got involved with helping the campaign a little bit, Chad's campaign for chief. You got involved.
When I met her, I don't know what happened, but she was the only one that it seemed to me like down home, Bobby's the only one I know real well. After I see that with Chad, you know, and we just
started talking
with him, I guess, try to support them. We cook sometimes.
You help Bobby cook?
We cook and take it down there sometime, Tahlequah, and she was in Tulsa.
Okay.
And you babysit?
We meet somewhere in Tulsa. I'll leave my car sometimes. She leave her car, we take mine, or we were doing that. Going down Tahlequah at night, dinners, you know.
Right. Going to different communities, talking to them. And
that's how I met her. And after that, here we are. They say, some people, why are you so close? You're different age. Sometimes I used to think about my daughter.
Yes, yeah.
Casino, when we started going down there too. She said, "Where's your daughter? Is your daughter coming?"
Well, what's your either funny memory or best memory of when Chad was campaigning for chief?
No, not Earl. Did they
start
no, not Earl.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I knew Ned, the new one.
Yeah, he was Sand Spring, wasn't he? Where he was.
Plus one park. You can.
Sand Spring. Sand Spring. I want to go. Bobby has to work. Bobby couldn't go. Well, what can I do? I don't want to drive Sand Spring. Okay. Oh, I'll get Betty. Betty will go with me. Call Betty. Work. Can't go. What about you, Earl, her husband? I asked Earl. Oh yeah, I'll go with you. Oh, okay. We're going to go. He came over and got me. We went to Sand Spring, me and Earl. When we got down there were a lot of people there talking, you know, how they start. And chat talk, you know, how we're going to clean up. Got to clean up Cherokee Nation. Or, you know, how they talk. Like that. Something. And They gave me broom.
Oh.
They gave a Earl mop. And there was an old bucket. I was sweeping the sidewalk. We were just in a park, like Sand Spring Park somewhere. The sidewalk. I was sweeping sidewalk. People walking behind me. Here's Earl, that mop behind.
And did they film it, or
I don't know.
did they take picture?
I don't know.
Oh, they took
did or not.
pictures. Yeah.
And I think they gave us a clock while we're doing that.
Oh.
Big clock they gave Earl, I think.
Oh.
Cherokee clock or something.
He didn't know he was going to be mopping.
It was to clean up after the
Behind mopping.
After, yeah.
Well, they started us clean up.
Yes.
And we did.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's neat. Well, I think, well, I know that one reason you two are so close is also the language, because you can talk to each other in Cherokee. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. But Bobby talked you into going to the first Cherokee language class, I think, in Broken Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like when you went there?
I thought that was good. I know a long time before I was wanting somebody to do something. And I said, I can't do it myself. I'll try, but I don't talk enough English to go out and ask people to. If they were talking Cherokee, maybe I can. That's what I was thinking. Then finally, she said she's going to teach Broken Arrow. Oh, we go there. Me and the other lady from Collinsville went there that one time, I remember. Mm-hmm. It was nice. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I guess we both just went on teach Cherokee.
Yeah, you helped Bobby and also other people teach Cherokee.
Yeah. And I was teaching at Tulsa, at Parks.
Owen Park.
Owen.
Mm-hmm.
And Owen was there too.
And Owen was the teacher. Yes, I've.
She goes out there. But I got a picture somewhere. We took pictures of that. Owen is in there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, well, I did that. I went to Skytoon, I went to Sperry, and I went to Owassa, and here, and
yeah, here in Collinsville.
Mm-hmm. So
a lot of places.
I used to just go to Bobby's house so we could go to Northeast, and somebody was teaching there. Bobby used.
No,
Larry, Harry.
Oh yeah,
Harry.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So Bobby used to teach there, and then I go with her. I thought it was nice. So
what was hard? What is hard when you're teaching Cherokee to non-speakers? What is hard? What's the hard part?
Hard. Oh. Unortlisti. They're all different too. Some will learn easier, and some won't, and some won't try, but they still try to listen, but it's just to make them understand. To me, it's just like me learning English. It's just like, it's hard. But you can pick it up yourself if someone listens about it. What they saying, what they doing. Like I said, while we're with the girls, white girls, when I was little or younger. Know what they're doing. So that's just something I learned hard. Pam did pretty good, but she kind of dropped off.
What would you tell somebody who doesn't know Cherokee but wants to learn it? What would you tell them if they want to learn Cherokee?
Oh, well,
but they don't
classes, I guess. So, and then they all kind of teach different too. Everybody teach different, not just the same. So,
is it good to have?
To me, I teach how to talk. That's what we want. That's what they say. How to talk. So the writing and reading will be good, I guess, but I don't know that writing and reading. So I can't teach that. Bobby can. So it's just.
Well, Bobby calls you almost every day, and you get to talk Cherokee on the phone
every day.
And when you go places, you talk together.
Places.
Can you explain for people who only know one language? Can you explain why that feels so good? Why it feels so good to talk Cherokee?
No, Nicola then as no han do we Johnny so now. Jalekini woni han knowledge la inega. Do live del ho hisito. Nikan sketi. Nikal stihat ini woni han jalek.
That's why we got to talk with Cherokee to be, and she knows, and I knows, and we thought people will hear that, maybe they'll catch on to learn how somebody's talking. That's just how you can learn too. Somebody talking. So the easiest way to learn is to hear somebody talk.
That's right.
I think. That's just. So, we do talk every day, I guess. It's all Cherokee. I don't care where. I'm used to that. Sometimes I'm with somebody else and I start talking Cherokee with them. What? They said, oh. I just said, oh. Every time if it's Vicky, she's not Cherokee. Any of them, the girl, Louise, is not Cherokee. She's Cherokee, but sometimes I try to start talking Cherokee, they just quiet. They don't say nothing. Oh, I just say that. Sorry. My niece is really trying, though. Alice. She called me sometime, want to know what's this and how to say it and what on the phone. Teach her on the phone. So I'm glad she's doing it. She was embarrassed to talk to Cherokee before. That's why she's not talking.
What kinds of changes have you seen in Cherokee Nation? What things have changed over the years?
Everything changes. Cherokee Nation. It's just not. I really just don't know Cherokee Nation nowadays. It's changed.
What about the services? What about the housing or the
and that too
services?
It changes slow. I start my water department. My water's leaking, but a month now. They haven't been here. Fix it. They did came first, fix it, but it broke again. When they fixed it, it's still leaking. But when we call them, first thing, they just say first thing. And they don't come. It's slow. It's just not good. And my ramp, they're supposed to fix my ramp to go out the back.
Yes.
No,
I think it's 4 years ago I signed up.
You need that. You need your ramp.
And they still hasn't been here. So, and I don't know.
And
when Chad was in there, it wasn't like that. A lot of stuff changed. We never get nothing here now. Card of what's going on Cherokee Nation. They send me. Since I don't have that phone like you guys had, I wouldn't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
They only send messages on the phone or computer.
And when Chad was in there, you're right.
Yes.
In the mail.
You get it in the mail.
Ask, what would you like to have your community? Would you like to have do something going or just whatever you think you wanted to happen in your communities? He'll write it down like that, and you send it back. No. It was like that. Now, nothing.
Not the galay, no, plus we can name.
So
now go where the galay, no,
and those paper
Phoenix.
Phoenix, Cherokee Phoenix.
So
yeah,
but this is not like that. He was doing good. I thought Chad first. Well, a lot of people say that. I say that too. So I'll say best team we ever had. Really? Yeah. Really, it's true. So,
well, recently your family and your friends gave you a 90th birthday party at one of the community center up there in Collinsville. How did you feel when they told you they were going to give you a birthday party, when Andy told you and the boys?
Well, kind of, or I heard a little bit about way before.
Okay.
And then it went, nothing happened. Nobody talk about it. And again, about April, I think Wes they came down or stopped by or something. I know they were talking about something, but I didn't. Andrew said, I got to talk to Andrew. He went down there. So, what did she talk about? Do I want to know or not? I just ask Andrew sometimes. Nah. He just said, nah. Just talking. Then Wes said something like that. Mom, you're getting old now, 80. You want a birthday party or something like that? Nah, no. I don't want a birthday party, Wes. I would like to eat, though. I said something like that. Okay. It went like that. And I just thought maybe it might be here. Went on and it went on. And I don't know how I'll find out. Somebody. Oh, you're having a big party, huh?
They spilled the beans.
Where? I said, over there. Oh, yeah, I know what it is now. It's somebody, I think it was Andrew asked me who to call if you want something to do that rent the building. I said, I think I told him Danny.
Yeah.
That's how I find out. I think just a little piece here and there. Why Andrew want to rent that? What happening? But I didn't tell nobody, my friend, except Arlene. The last minute, I told her I'm having a birthday party. I find out. I told her, okay, I'll be there. She said,
What was the best part about the party? What was the best part?
well, all the kids were there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not really all. I mean, my grandkids, Daniel and his family wasn't there. They were here day before, though, here.
Oh, good.
Something happened to they had to go back, and Mom is not doing good. Daniel's mom. But he had to stop there or do this. Becky likes to tell him to do this all the time. But that's what happened. They didn't come there. They went home. The girl had to go to school the next day or something. Something like that. But Leah came. They all were here, except Leah's husband wasn't here, though, too, working, I guess. And it was nice, the kids and my other. And I didn't know all my other family, they involved them.
Yes.
I thought it was just Collinsville people, but I know Bobby was coming.
Yeah. But some family from Talala, too.
Yeah, my sister-in-law, and all her girls. Was Phil here? Okay, all the girls were here. Her daughters, and my niece Vera, and her kids, and her grandkids, Alice and her new husband, we call him new husband, and they were here. And my other cousin, Jane, my sister's kids, and from Oklahoma City, they were here. So, and some people around here.
It was a big party.
Was going to come. And you all were here, and Bobby, and I know it didn't come, did it? Just you.
Well, your son Wes is a celebrated movie actor. And what is hard about having a famous child? What is hard about it?
What is hard?
What is hard about having a child who's famous, well known?
Is he famous? Well, I just thought he's not different to me and the rest. It's just like my other kids, not different. And I just think they're all just the same, equal. Not other one. Not one is better and the other one is handsomer or nothing like that. He's just like the other kids to me. Not he's the best. Nothing like no. It's not. It's just another. And I'm glad I think that way. And when he's home, he's just that way too.
Right.
He don't act like he's different.
Right.
No.
Right.
So I like him that way.
Yes. Yeah. He always comes home to
not to think he's better
family
than
and community
else. No, he don't think that way.
Right. What makes you happy about your life right now? What makes you happy?
Me? Well, when I feel good, I'm happy. So, and I'm really feeling good all the time, not just doing little things. I rest up, I'm all right. And so, when I go to the doctor or something, I've got a doctor's appointment, I go. And then they give me medicine, I take that. And I'm just happy not feel like sick.
Right. Right.
I still like to go out sometimes,
Yes.
not stay in all the time, but sometimes you have to, and I'll be better off too staying sometime. But
you still go a lot.
I used to when I was younger though. I didn't want to stay.
What would you tell your kids and grandkids about how to best go through life? What would you tell them? What would you say to them?
You mean
what would you tell your kids or your grandkids about how to live life?
To live life.
Live a good life, yeah.
Well, I'll try to tell them. So, I don't know if they're listening. But it seems to me like they do, but I don't know if they're going to use it.
But what do you tell them? What do you tell them?
What do I tell them?
Mm-hmm.
Be good. I tell them that. Don't do anything wrong. Love your family.
Mm.
Love your grandma too sometimes. And just be a family. And love your brother and sister and all family and everybody else. I love the people. That's the best way to do, I think. Don't hate. You might hate somebody, but just leave it in there. Don't let it out.
Right.
But I think that way. I get mad sometimes, something a little bit, sometimes. And tell the truth, way back inside, I don't hate nobody. And that helps your life too, I think. Leave that alcohol and drugs alone. That will kill you. That's the main thing too. So, to me, I think.
Is there anything else you'd like to say in English or Cherokee that you'd like to add?
That was new Talala he knows something.
I don't know. Maybe I ran out.
Tlagos noodle yanta thing. She said she just ran out of words.
Okay. Well,
she don't know what else to say.
And that's fine. I just want to say thank you, Maggie. I've been really touched and inspired by you all these years.
Julia, you called.
And thank you, Bobby.